have probably heard about 7-Eleven, Lawson and Family Mart. These are convenience stores and in Japan known as KONBINI. From my experience, they are not that great in other countries. The choice is limited, they are small and expensive. But not the ones in Japan. Let me show you one right now. After entering, you will immediately notice how clean and organized everything is. By the entrance is where you'll find all the service machines like printers, postmail and ATM. Before proceeding, I need to quickly withdraw some cash because cash is essential to have in Japan. Next to the ATM, still by the entrance, is the coffee machine as well as the famous transparent umbrellas. I usually withdraw 10,000 yen at a time, but the more you withdraw, the less the fee. But I will probably never get used to carrying large amounts of cash. Let's go further inside where you will be 99% of the time greeted by the employee, but not this time. Here on the right side we will find gift cards, magazines and manga. The small plastic and glass bottles are different types of supplements that give you energy, cure hangover, provide vitamins, etc. This konbini is a special one because they have a huge gacha room as part of it. I've never seen something like this at other konbinis, so I had to check it out and buy some. Gacha means toy capsule and you will find them everywhere in Tokyo. There's always a money exchange machine nearby so that you can split your paper money into coins. I put in 1,000 yen and got 10 hundreds. Usually a gacha costs 300 to 400 yen. Honestly, I have no idea what is the point of having a person working here. Usually they are unstaffed, only occasionally requiring refill of the popular toys. I think I spent half an hour just walking between rows, checking out all the different toys before I could decide. But I did buy a couple.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a vending machine because what's cooler than a vending machine is a vending machine. Spend this bad boy and then get the prize. 300 yen. Oh, we got the pink one. No. Oh, it's metallic. I like metal. I know what I want. Oh, recyclable capsule.
Let's get back to the konbini. One of the first rows you see is the clothes and personal care aisle. This is where you find socks, ponchos, t-shirts, even dress shirts for the business people and even backpacks. Next to it is some basic cosmetics and hygiene products like toothbrushes, razors, creams, etc. On the opposite side is some basic office supplies like batteries, scissors, pens, charger, cables, light bulbs, ruler, calculator, notebooks and many other stationery items. Adjacent is different household supplies like soap, detergents, cleaning clothes, paper, tissue and more. Where is the food? This has to be one of the most convenient stores. Okay, we got some cup noodles here and opposite of that is prepaid SIM cards hanging together with some eggs. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Got some yogurt and cakes in the middle opposite to cup noodles. Let's walk to the other side where we got a fridge with juice, coffee and milk as well as ham, cheese, eggs and other meat products. Here we have some individually wrapped fruits and vegetables. Isn't that amazing? Right next to it is the ready to eat meals. Here you'll be able to find a decently healthy and tasty lunch or dinner for a reasonable price. The selection is usually some types of noodles, spaghetti, carbonara, wraps, meatballs, seafood, salad boxes or something similar. We also have sandwiches that vary from your basic ham and cheese to kiwi and strawberry sandwich. I've actually tasted one and it's really good. And here to the left we have my favorite type of food and the one I eat most, onigiri. It's a rice ball or triangle or roll. They have different things inside with the rice. My favorite is the salami, tuna, flakes or shrimp. I also like the one with wasabi. You might have noticed that to the left is some more drinks. These are the hot ones. Hot tea, coffee or water with taste like lemonade. I really like to grab a hot drink with my food. On the opposite side we have some protein bars and other similar bars, but the star of this row is bakery section. This is my speed run to getting fat. There are so many different tastes and it's really delicious. To mention a couple, we have pancakes with maple syrup or butter, melon bread, donuts, croissant with chocolate or strawberry chocolate cake or stick, apple pie and many more. Some will melt in your mouth, some are chewy, others are creamy with bites of fruits. Yeah, it's delicious. I highly recommend if you wanna get fat. Next to that we have some more sweets like cake, pudding and even crepe. Here they had one with strawberry. I've tried it before and it does taste decent. Not amazing and not bad either. I've already showed you the fridge behind me with the juices and milk, so let's head on to the deepest part of this konbini. Here we have multiple rows of different foods that don't require a fridge, like here we have a section of candy. I've realized that gum types of candy is the most popular in Japan. They have a lot of tastes and textures. I really like this one called Tough Gummy. Opposite to that shelf is chocolate and fruit candy. Meiji chocolate is the Japanese brand and I really like it, it tastes good, even though Norwegian milk chocolate tastes so much better in my opinion. But the selection of different chocolate snacks is pretty good. We also have the famous Pocky here. I'm actually working on a video right now where I tried every single type of Pocky and gave it a rating, so subscribe for that. Behind me is the ice cream freezer. I love ice cream, but the most popular ice cream in Japan are the international brands like Häagen-Dazs. Overall the selection is decent but not the best. At the back is usually all the cold drinks. They have so many different types of sodas. The most unique one in my opinion being the Kaupis or Karpus drink, which is made from fermented milk with sugar. Energy drink selection is pretty weak to be honest, but at least they got jellies. They have a huge tea selection and I feel that when people are thirsty they go for the tea instead of water. Anyways, on the left side is where we find the good water, and by that I mean alcohol. In the fridge you'll find an assortment of weaker alcohols including beers from Japanese producers and the famous Strong Zero that tastes delicious and is a speed drunk for getting drunk. I didn't see it before, but they have a small lounge back here where you can sit and eat I guess. Also a smoking room since smoking on the streets in Japan is forbidden. We passed by a couple of shelves here. The one on the left being full of chips and similar snacks. I haven't tried many besides the pizza flavored chips and I did really like them. On the opposite shelf is the hard liquor like sake, rum, wine, cognac, etc. Did we miss anything? On the other side of the spirit shelf we have tea packs, powder coffee, curry, sauces and a bunch of canned food. I think I've showed you most of the things here except for maybe behind the cashier where you find cigarettes and drugs. Okay, let's grab some food and eat it at the lounge, because there is no sitting space outside like benches, but eating in peace would I not. The cashier came running and started scolding me for not paying. I was really confused, but it turns out since I didn't say to the cashier that I would be eating inside, I didn't pay the additional 2% tax, which in my case would be equal to 18 point something yen, but at least now I know how to do it properly. Overall, I give Japanese konbinis a 10 out of 10. I love them because they are open 24/7, are reasonably priced, they are at every corner, clean and got 99% of the items you might suddenly need. There's not that much difference between the three big konbinis, Lawson, Family Mart and 7-Eleven, so pick whichever you want. Fun fact, the American 7-Eleven at one point got so bad that they declared bankruptcy. But the Japanese branch stepped in and bought them out, and that's the reason they still exist in USA. After this video you should watch my Norwegian 7-Eleven review for comparison. Anyways, this has been it, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next one, bye!